and it's Christmas coming up, so I've got my office Christmas party tonight, so this is the hair I'm going to go with. Gone for really big volume with some height on the crown, a bit of back combing. I hope you like it. And I've used the I&K Remy clip-in hair. It's I've gone for the full 22 inches. So more is more tonight. It's full on glam, so I'm really going for it. I absolutely love this hair because it's real hair and you can wash it and it stays in amazing condition. Right, so to get your party hair started, I'm going to just apply my clip-ins to get some volume and length for us to be able to play with. So first of all, I'm just going to clip the top section of my hair up and leave about 2 inches there at the back. And I'll put the first one quite low down on the nape of my neck. So if you just clip the rest of your hair up out of the way, makes it a little bit easier. And give your hair a bit of a back comb. Start with the 3 clips for the nape of the neck because that's quite a small part of the head, so we'll go 3 clips there. And then just unfasten and feel for about 2 inches further up from there. Just put in your next bit. So there we go. 2 lots of the hair. I'm just going to divide that next section around the top of my ear about 1 inch higher. And then I'm going with the remainder that I've got, which is a 3 clip piece. Like so. So that's the majority of it in. I've got a few of these 4 section pieces, 2 clip pieces rather, and they're going to go around the front and the sides. I'm going to build it up really closely to that other clip. I do have another 2 pieces, but I feel like my hair is full enough now. But obviously if you wanted to put even more in, you could. It'd look amazing. But I'm going to leave it at that for now and show you how I would style this for a Christmas party look. So I want to create loads of height on my crown. What I'm going to use is actually straighteners. You could put your hair in rollers, but there's a quick way of doing it without taking it as long. So I'm using these GHD straighteners, which I absolutely love, and the bed head spray, which is going to build up some texture and volume. And what I like to do is just get the crown of your hair, starting from about here, and with your straighteners, if you apply the heat to the roots like this, you're going to give yourself some lift, and as it cools it'll hopefully stay in that position. And what you can do to help it along is just gently back comb it, and this is a really quick cheap way instead of using rollers. So that's going to cool, and then obviously I'll smooth it over and it'll keep a little bit of height. So I'll go on to the next part of my hair, and with all this volume and back combing on the top, it'll really help cover any clips. And then for the very, very front section, I want to just take the straighteners and go up and out, and that just gives you a nice little bit of body. So with the length of the hair, I want to protect it, so I'm going to use the I&K heat protection spray, and that's great for your natural hair and for the extension hair. Spray about 10 centimeters away. And I've got all this hair to play with, so I'm going for big voluminous waves. So section by section, starting at the front and using straighteners, starting from about ear length down. That looks a bit more modern than curls starting right on top. It makes it look more real as well because the texture of your natural hair and the extension hair is going to be the same once you've heat treated it as well. Straighteners. So you want to create curls like this. And just keep on going through. So you've gone through all the sections of your hair, and then I just like to pick out extra bits and curl it because I've got such a long length of hair in. You can pick up extra little bits and curl it mid-length, and I think that looks quite nice. So I'll show you what I mean. I've done it like here. So you just pick out something about a centimetre or an inch wide, and it just breaks it up a little bit and it looks more sort of Victoria's Secrets models rather than Curly Sue. Great, so I have curled my hair once and then gone back through and picked out little centimetre bits and re-curled anything that I thought looked a little bit too straight. And then you can just gently comb through to soften the wave, and as you do that you might notice some of the little bits that you want to just give a little bit more attention to and curl up a little bit further. And then I'm just going to go back to the crown and give that some more volume. And take my dry shampoo spray. The back comb brush and just take little sections and build that up. I thought with it being a Christmas party it might be nice to have a little bit of bling in my hair, so I've gone for this slide, which I'm going to put just sort of there, and then I'm just going to boost this hair a little bit more so it really stays in position. And then I'm just going to give some body as well to the midsection of the hair. I've got some little curly grips here and I'm just going to secure my hair slide in position. So just to finish off the look, I'm going to apply the Paul Mitchell Freeze and Shine Spray, so it's going to give me a little bit of shine and it's also just going to make sure it stays in place. So just a few sprays all over. It smells gorgeous as well. And it's a really good size, so I'll be taking that in my handbag tonight when I pop out. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you think that's something that you could copy for your Christmas parties as well.